I'm Marguerite Ayers at the AQHA Lucas Oil World Championship Show with Roark and Frank Berris. Their 3-year-old mare, Bejeweled, won the 3-year-olds in both the Open and the Amateur. You've had a wonderful show.
Yes, I've been fortunate to have good horses, and they've stayed healthy and stayed sound, and that's 75–80% of the whole deal is keeping them healthy and keeping them sound, and we've been fortunate so far.
And Frank, we did this exact same interview last year with this.
Yeah, that was the first time we brought her to the world, and we won. I won in the amateur, and Ross won in the Open, and we came back this year as a 3-year-old, won last week in the amateur 3-year-olds, and now Ross got his 101st win with my mare Bejeweled.
Well, and I remember last year when we did this interview, there was some discussion about you wanted to be in the will or you wanted to be adopted or something, right?
Still, nothing's changed. Be in the will.
I got him in there. Right after the grandkids.
Well, and you two have such a great relationship. It's obvious you work well together. Your enthusiasm, Frank, is infectious.
Thank you, thank you. Well, I got to tell you a little story, too. I mean, Ross, yesterday, he had 5 in a row, 5 wins in a row, with also the best horses. And I was sitting next to Terry Bradshaw in the stands, and somebody asked, Terry, who's going to win the Super Bowl this year? He said, Ross Roark.
Will you bring her back next year?
I'm sure we will. We may think about getting an embryo or 2 out of her this year. I wasn't big on doing it last year or this year. I thought she was still a little immature as a female. But I'll talk to Frank. We may try to get an embryo out of her, coming up. And 2, we like to show. We're not breeders, but we have her, and we may try to flush her this year and go from there. But yeah, absolutely, we may show her this summer and do some things and have fun with her, and that's what I want to do. Frank may.
I've already had a couple offers, people wanting to buy an embryo out of her. So I mean, it's now we've talked about it, but I think it's a good idea because she's such a beautiful mare. I mean, I loved her ever since I saw her as a yearling. I've owned her as a yearling, and she's just a great horse to show, and people love her. Well,
Frank and Ross, congratulations. Hopefully we'll see you back here next year. Frank, I think with your enthusiasm, you're going to be in this for a while, right?
Even though I'm a lot older than him.
Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Thank you.